Hello and welcome to the Telegraph studio and Business Reporter's digital transformation campaign, hosted by the Telegraph Online. I'm Alistair Greener. Businesses want to deliver the best, customised and fastest service to their customers, but often they fail to do it because they carry the legacy of the product economy. It means that the way that they manage their relationship with their clients is old-fashioned, slow, and occasionally impersonal, so they lag behind the market. So what should businesses do? Well, to help answer that question, I'm talking to John Phillips from Zuora. Good morning.
Good morning.
So this subscription economy, this term, what exactly is it?
The subscription economy is really a shift in the way that businesses are approaching its customers. They're choosing to create long-lasting relationships and monetize those in a multitude of different ways, rather than trying to create a hit product and sell it to anonymous buyers.
So we think about the mavericks when it comes to this, people like Google and Apple and so on. What was it that they did? What was their magic?
Companies like Google, Amazon, Netflix, these companies are really masters at creating trusted relationships and ongoing relationships. So let me ask you, Alistair, do you subscribe to anything like Netflix?
Yeah, I'm part of Netflix, yeah.
And what do you enjoy about that experience?
I can get what I want when I want it. It suits me, it suits my family, and it's just really convenient and easy.
And it personalizes to what you like. Does it tell you what you should be looking at? Does it give you regular notifications?
Absolutely. So if I've got a genre that I particularly like or my family like, it'll let me know that there's something else there that's suitable that we might be interested in.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's based on a lot of personal information that you've actually provided them. Using that information, they're creating highly personalized. It's real time. It's really getting a better service, every single day. I mean, perhaps the most interesting information you provided is your credit card details. So there's a level of trust that you've created with them. Really, this is what these businesses can now do. With that volume of information across a huge number of customers, they're able to create very compelling and very focused services. I mean, this is the subscription economy in action, and only really possible with a subscription model.
I mean, it sounds so obvious. It seems every organization should be doing it, but they're not. Why not?
Well, companies are stuck with old processes and old systems. We're really tied to an old paradigm, one of mass consumerism that really dates back about 100 years. We've become fascinated with owning more products. We want to own more TVs. We want to have a car. We want to have an oven, right? These are things that if you go back 100 years ago, really started getting introduced with things like the Model T Ford. Companies have done this through, they create an R&D department. They build a great product. They look to push this through as many marketing channels as possible, through distributors, and then all along really reduce the cost of sales and creating products to increase margin. Now, this is really an old paradigm, and it's still a business case, by the way, that they're teaching in business school. But unfortunately, this is no longer the lens that you need to use to view this problem.
Okay, so let's say I'm an organisation and I want to take advantage of this subscription economy. I can see it really makes sense. What do I do? How do I start going about making the right change?
Well, you've got to flip the model on its head. Right? And first of all, you've got to take the idea of a subscriber and put it at the center of the design of your business. And really, it touches every part of your company. If you think this is just a sales and marketing initiative, it really isn't. It touches every part of the company, all the way through to the functions, including your finance department, your sales teams, your marketing teams, yes, but your product management, your billing teams, your customer success and customer services teams. The whole company needs to be really geared around this new idea of a subscriber.
Okay, so let's talk about Zuora. Where do you fit into all of this?
Zuora is a subscription management platform, and we have taken over 800 companies really on a journey to help them deliver a subscription experience. And we do exactly that. We plant ourselves right in the heart of their business operations. We link to the sales and marketing systems, to the finance systems, and really create an end-to-end process that can be run in the subscription world. We do things that very quickly will give you the ability to get a view of your subscriber. We'll allow you to enable you to price and package the products in a very effective way, in a way that they'll find attractive. You will be able to evolve those products and offerings so they want to buy more. You'll be able to give them the opportunity to pay in convenient ways for themselves, and all along giving your finance team a way to keep track of the revenues that are coming through in what is a very difficult area to track from a revenue recognition point of view. Some good examples. We work with the Financial Times. The Financial Times have been very successful with their digital subscriptions. A huge majority of their business now comes through digital subscription. Great example, when in key moments like around Brexit, the weekend before Brexit, they actually lowered their paywall. They allowed people to come in and see the content, but during the next few days, they tracked what people were watching, and through that insight that they were getting of those customers, they started making them offers and really allowing them to choose the type of package and subscription that they wanted. And they saw a huge rise in the subscription business over that preceding week.
I mean, that is amazing, but as you said earlier on, this is a massive paradigm shift. You talked about flipping it on its head. The trouble is, that would imply it's going to take a long time for this to really take off. And also, it's not really going to apply to necessarily every business, is it? I mean, it's fine if you regularly enjoy a service, but what about the one-off purchases? How can they fit into this model?
The subscription economy is here today. I mean, we've talked a little bit about newspapers, but if you think of music, video service, we're quite common. This is quite commonplace, and we understand how they work, and they're very, very successful. If you're in the technology sector, you will become quite comfortable with the idea of buying business services on a subscription basis. If you were a software company, you wouldn't do anything other than start your company as a software as a service and on a subscription basis. Even some of the largest tech companies like HP, IBM, GE, they're now pivoting their businesses. But perhaps more interestingly, you have really it hitting now broader markets, things like manufacturing, industrial applications, retail, finance applications such as insurance. I'll give you a great example of a highly innovative offering. We have a customer called Surfair. They've already launched in the US and very successful, now moving into Europe. Imagine the opportunity where if you're a business traveler and you're traveling multiple times, maybe into Europe over the month, rather than having to constantly pay for a flight on British Airways, you basically subscribe to a private jet service. Yes, you're sharing that jet with a number of interesting people, but that's almost part of the offering. You're getting to meet amazing people during the journey, and you pay a monthly fee, and you get to fly between the big cities in Europe for a single monthly fee. So it's a very, very interesting offering, and we will see those types of services explode over the next few years.
I mean, fascinating times, and of course the subscription economy is very much about now. One thing we know is change is inevitable. So how do we prepare ourselves for the next big thing, especially as we probably don't even know what it is?
We can't predict the future. We can't predict the types of services that necessarily are going to come in. But I can pretty much be sure that the winners are going to be those that are able to focus on this idea of experience. They become masters of the relationship and ultimately figure out ways to monetize this in innovative ways. Look at the trends that are affecting us, right? We have mobility, we have big data, we have the Internet of Things. These things are coming together to create really unbelievable services. We can't even dream of most of the services that will come out. But I can be assured those will be underpinned with really this subscription economy.
Well, it's been fascinating finding out more about the exciting times ahead and specifically about the subscription economy. John Phillips from Zuora, thank you very much indeed.